लगातार
Well, Rachna Reddy of the BJP criticized the ongoing farmers' protests, accusing them of being a form of blackmail against the government and claiming they were funded by anti-national elements, particularly from Canada. She argued that the farmers' demands, especially regarding the minimum support price, lacked clarity and that protesters had become a multi-million-dollar business disconnected from actual agriculture reforms. Reddy also addressed the financial situation in Telangana, where the Congress and TRS were blaming each other for the state's economic troubles. She also criticized the government for using the lack of funds as an excuse for its failure to govern and claimed the party was not taking any meaningful action to address the state's issue despite being in power, while acknowledging that TRS had also contributed to the state's problem. Reddy emphasized that the Congress now in charge was responsible for making improvements.
All agitation under one. The farmers have started their alleged protest again. This is nothing but blackmailing the government and working at the behest of inimical foreign elements here. And especially, I mean, Khalistan in India is dead. It's dead and gone. It's been uprooted from his land. But the Khalistanis and the people who have settled all across the world, and especially in Canada and other places, it is these people who are funding who are funding and who are flaming the embers of this so-called agitation under one pretext or the other, because the farmers till now have not come out with what they want. MSP. This MSP has been going on for the last 4 years. 4 years, 2 protests. One was way back in 2019 when they asked for the farm bills to be revoked, and now MSP. What do they want out of MSP? They have not come out and spoken yet. All they speak about is that there is going to be a jatta that has been stopped by the law enforcement near the Shambhu border. Then they are talking about a rail roko on December 18th. All across Punjab, because see, there cannot be a situation where in one country only one state has a problem with farm laws or with different issues relating to farmers and agriculture. I'm sure the rest of India also has similar problems, if there was a problem. So why is it that this one state, which is amply funded by anti-national seditious elements from Canada, from New Zealand, maybe from Australia, from all of these places, want to come to Delhi for? This is nothing but wanting to blackmail the government under pretext of farm laws, because this has become the so-called agitation and blackmail of the government for in the name of farm laws has become the MO, the modus operandi for asking for something much bigger, and that has absolutely nothing to do with agriculture or farm laws, which is only a pretext. It's become a business, a multi-million-dollar business at this point of time, and the people of India are watching. There is absolutely no sympathy with this farmers' agitation, because the people of India have alleged protest again. This is nothing but blackmailing the government and working at the behest of inimical foreign elements here. And especially, I mean, Khalistan in India is dead. It's dead and gone. It's been uprooted from his land. But the Khalistanis and the people who have settled all across the world, and especially in Canada and other places, it is these people who are funding and who are flaming the embers of this so-called agitation.
Keshav Prasad Maurya, the Deputy CM of Uttar Pradesh,